Eka Dasa Rudra is the supreme temple ceremony about to begin at Bali's great master temple of Besakih. Here, for an instant, all of the invisible worlds will be joined while the forces of growth and decay struggle for possession of the middle world. Eka Dasa Rudra can happen only once in 100 years. No one alive has ever seen this ceremony. It is created from a few fragments of ancient poetry in the Lontars, which state that even civilizations have cycles of growth and decay, which must be kept under control. Eka Dasa Rudra is a ceremony of intense pride, but even more of defiance. It's a way for the Balinese to say to the world, "We will not let our civilization die." This series of ceremonies is considered extremely dangerous. It will culminate on the 10th day at the moment the century turns, when the high priests will try to transform Rudra, the most powerful demon of destruction, into Shiva, the supreme god. If the ceremony is not a success, it is believed that the forces of decay will go out of control and the middle world, our world, will come to an end. In 500 villages, preparations begin for the Eka Dasa Rudra ceremonies. In the village of Sukawati, after days of collecting all the ingredients, people are finally starting to create the offerings which will entice the demons to the ceremony. Now everything is ready for the journey, except for the truck to get them to Besakih, which seems to be lost. Most outsiders never see the most beautiful Balinese arts. They glitter in the sunshine for a few hours, and then they're dismantled and burned. What is important for the Balinese is not how long something lasts, but how close to perfection it comes, and perfection never lasts. Now it remains Besakih Temple on the slopes of the volcano Gunung Agung. 5 days until Eka Dasa Rudra and the beginning of a new century. In Bali, demons are more than a simple superstition. The word for demon in Balinese comes from the Sanskrit word for element. Eka Dasa Rudra symbolically dissolves nature back into its raw elements so the gods can recombine them into higher forms, just as beautiful offerings are made from crude ingredients. The demon offerings from Sukawati have a very special destination in a mountain shrine high above the main temple. This is where the demonic Rudras first descend, so the Sukawati offerings will be the first ones that the demons taste. But not all of the preparations for Eka Dasa Rudra happen at the mountain temples. This morning begins the Melalasti, the joining of the three worlds. From every village temple in Bali, processions stream for miles down to the sea, carrying the gods in mock chariots. By noon, they reach the sea to await the arrival of the demons. Thousands of offerings are laid out, and high priests summon the demons from beneath the seas. The demons swim up from the black depths towards the beach to feast on the offerings and to savor the delicious Besakih Temple. It is now one day until Eka Dasa Rudra. The offerings stream in from all over Bali. To satisfy the gods, most are renewed twice a day. Today is Mipapada, the day for animal sacrifice. One representative of virtually every Balinese animal will be offered. Some, such as the jungle, even an eagle, which came on its own to the ceremony. With colored ribbons, high priests send the animals to the shrines of the demons at the 5 cardinal points of the compass. Here, priest of the south allows the incense to help induce a trance in which he will first lightly brush the animals with his sword, setting their souls free before their blood is actually spilled by other priests. Symbolically, their deaths dissolve the elements of nature so Shiva can recombine them into a more perfect order.
Ini adalah suatu kesempatan mereka entah bagaimana barangkali jasanya dulu, makanya mereka itu entah sekarang jadi pakai upacara. Karena jasa, hal karma mereka itu disupport untuk kembali kepada unsur-unsur dulu. Itu maksudnya.
The Balinese believe in reincarnation and that death, whether their own or another's, should hold no fear. Baris, the welcoming dance of the ancient warriors, greets Indonesia's President Suharto and a host of dignitaries. The presidential party was asked not to arrive by helicopter, for fear its passage would annoy the descending Rudras. Suharto's arrival awakens dark memories of another Indonesian president.